take us back in times with the Vimanas and what are you taking us?
So now again we are moving towards an ancient civilization, which is the Kinetic Kingdom, wherein in this gallery all the people were dependent completely on the beauty of motion.
Okay.
So we can check out our hero exhibit of the gallery, which is the walking bicycle. Wherein walking bicycle tells us the mechanical combination of walking and cycling.
So you can walk and cycle here.
Basically, they can climb over here and start pedaling in. Once they start to pedal in, here they'll observe a human being walk being mimicked.
Okay.
So one of them can give it a try.
Come.
You can climb onto it and pedal. You can climb onto it from the other side. Stand on the pedal, which will be easier for you.
Yeah, stand. It's easier. So that here creates a walking pattern. So you don't have to stand it. This is
No, those slippers are just put in to mimic the human.
okay.
Here we have the slithering symphony, wherein slithering symphony is basically mimicking the movement of a snake.
Okay.
Here we are talking about oscillatory motion, but the best example is a snake. So here you'll start to observe the movement.
Oh, the movement of the snake.
Yeah. Again, here it's all about sinusoidal space or sine wave. The to and fro motion is shown up in here.
This is quite interesting actually. And when you do it manually, it is even more better. Nice. So
The next up here we have the water drop automata. As kids, we know that we always used to enjoy playing in water and we always threw stones into it and everything else. But we had never observed the concentric circles that were formed in. So here we are observing the concentric circles.
Okay.
So you can imagine this as a stone being dropped to the water.
Okay.
Here, once I start to rotate it, the ripple effect is shown up in here. So this is done using cams and a follower.
Okay. This is a nice way to experience waterways. Nice. So what are we seeing next?
So you can check out this one, the kinetic illusion, or just spin it.
Okay.
So here we are talking about an illusion wherein there's a blend of motion and art to create an illusion for us. As you can observe, one of this is moving in clockwise, whereas the other is moving in anti-clockwise.
It's a very simple thing, clockwise and anti-clockwise, and this gives you different patterns. And this is the
Hoberman sphere. It's all about contraction and expansion in a 3D format.
And this is just pedaling, is it?
This is a kinetic furniture.
So which is this section?
So now we are entering into the tactile gallery, a gallery that talks about the different dimensions of touch.
Okay.
Checking with this, we have the pressure sensitive wall. So you can just simply touch in and observe how beautifully it lightens up.
Right.
Here it's all about capacitive sensors. Just do it in this way. Even if there's a bit of air gap, it will recognize it and lighten up.
So it's based on sensors.
Yeah. You can check out this one, wherein there's the echo simulator, a mechanical or a digital simulation of real world textures.
Okay.
So in the kinetic gallery, you saw the mechanical simulation of water ripples. So here we have the digital simulation. So you can see how beautifully a water ripple is shown.
Oh, so in this water, this is the...
So that way there are different textures you can touch in and observe.
So basically we recreated the materials here.
Yeah.
so that they can touch and feel.
So here we have the interactive illuminations, wherein here we are talking about pixelated installation. As we know, in our homes we don't allow our kids to play with switches.
Yeah.
But here we didn't want them to have that restrictions. So we have a whole exhibit which is around 800 plus switches, and here they can create their own patterns just by toggling between the switches.
I think even we adults can try it.
Yeah.
Instead of only kids, this is a place for us to switch
Yeah.
on and switch off.
So this is the surface spectrum,
Okay.
wherein all of these are 3D printed surfaces,
Right.
and all of these have been printed using one single material known as polylactic acid.
This is to feel the
Yeah,
material.
you can feel in different surfaces up here.
Ah.
Wherein this is the latest technology. Using this, you can print up anything.
So generally used for printing.
Yeah. It's a biodegradable material.
Oh, okay.
So the next in here we have the texture tails,
Ah.
a visual or a graphical representation of porosity and friction of different materials is shown up here. You can feel those different materials. You can observe it in a graphical way.
So basically you're feeling and touching science here in
Yeah.
this experience center.
So this is the action mural showcase wherein the verbs have been transformed into corresponding actions.
Uh-huh.
So if it's drill, we have used a drilling machine to drill in.
Okay.
We have burned this, 3D print again. We have the zip tie, screw, peg, hammer, solder and reflect. We have used in mirrors to reflect.
Okay.
So different actions have been showcased up.
And these are the different types of
Yeah.
soils.
Here you will feel different textures. We
So you
have
can
cocoa
feel them.
peat. Yeah. We have clay over there. We have the black soil and the red soil up here. Yeah. So this is the pin cushion one, wherein it's a selfie spot are the most enjoyable exhibit. You can just lean onto it and create your impressions.
Uh-huh. Can you go there and kneel on?
Just lean onto it.
Oh, okay.
Come in, bring in your legs.
So we've almost covered everything in the gallery. I think this is the only floor left. Can you finish off that too?
So here we have few interactive puzzles in.
Okay.
Let's say check this one.
Uh-huh.
You'll just have to use these pieces and build a pyramid. You
Okay.
can give it a try. It should come up this way. Here we are giving some work to the brains.
Okay.
We'll have to solve this.
This is not happening. How do we do it then this way?
So you can observe the picture in here.
Uh-huh.
Wherein the answer is really simple over here.
Is it? Looks like I'm not brainy enough to do this also. Can you
So,
please help me
yeah.
with this?
This is a simple puzzle.
Yeah. Oh, it's as simple as that.
in the pyramid is done in.
Very nice. I just didn't think of this at all.
So you can check out that puzzle. You'll just have to open that box.
I'm really not good with puzzles.
You can just give it a try.
Oh. I'm just proving myself that I'm bad with puzzles now.
So whenever we tell people box,
Yeah.
the first thing that they do is they try to open
Yes,
it this
yes.
way. But the answer is simple.
Oh my god. As simple as that. It's just that you have to use a little bit of brain, I guess.
So here again we have a puzzle.
Huh.
You'll have to move all these rings to one point.
Okay.
And here the twist is none of the bigger rings should sit on the smaller rings.
Bigger rings should sit on the smaller ones.
Yeah, they should not sit on the smaller rings. So you'll have to
This
move.
is the right arrangement.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you'll have to move it to this point.
Okay, you can just.
It should be done one circle at a time. This is the wrong move again.
Oh, okay, okay. So this should not.
Yeah. None of the bigger rings should be on the smaller rings.
Little bit of mind game this is. Can I pick it up and then put this? No?
No.
I think you should show me this one also.
So here again, that's it. You just have to do it this way and keep on solving it.
Oh, so you can keep interchanging?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
There's a similar
Right.
puzzle in the Hindu temple,
Mm-hmm.
wherein according to that temple's puzzle, there are 64 such rings.
Okay.
So once people solve all those 64 rings, it is believed the Kali Yuga will come to an end.
Oh, is it? Very nice.
So here we have one more puzzle. You'll
Not
just,
any more puzzles
yeah.
for me. We just finish. Just show it to them and then. That too, this
Oh, you
has
can
a
check
lot
out
of
this one.
mathematics in it.
A small bridge which is
Okay.
not glued or screwed.
Right.
All of these are just tacked together,
Mm-hmm.
and you can easily walk on this bridge, which is very convenient, and you can build it at any place, at any convenient
Oh,
place.
very nice. So it's portable basically.
Yeah. So we call this as the Da Vinci Bridge.
Nice. So what is this one now?
So that's the wisdom tree. Here you will have to turn on all the bulbs using the switches. You'll have to combine few switches and turn on all the bulbs in.
So each one doesn't actually switch
No.
on. So you'll have to see what.
You'll have to try a combination of different switches and turn on the bulbs.
How does this combination work actually?
Here it's just 3 switches that's we are playing in. So you can give it a try and
Oh.
it's done.
So two consecutive
2
switches.
switches over here and 1 switch on.
Okay, okay. A lot of mind game actually. Yes. After this?
This
That's
is
it, huh?
yeah.
Okay. So what is this here?
So that's talking about our main project, which is coming up near Magdi Road, Channanahalli,
Okay.
which is 25 kilometers away from here.
Uh-huh.
So this project is coming up on a 15-acre land with a budget of 150 plus crores.
Okay.
And this one we are set to open from the year end or early next year.
Okay.
So here we have 6 different things coming up, which is spread across the 15 acres.
So after this small thing, you have something big. Is
We
coming
also
up.
have one more thing coming in. We have the Parsec Whitefield, Param Science Experience Center Whitefield.
Okay, wonderful. All the best for your new initiative. Thank you so much. It has been really lovely to see all this.
Thank you.
It's been a real wonderful, good experience for the kids too. I think I can see all the kids enjoying here without a break. Actually, wonderful place. Thank you so much. So, how many floors is this experience center, and what does it actually have in each floor? If You just let us know.
In here we have 4 floors, ma'am.
Okay.
Starting from the basement all through the top floor, the digital galaxy. So the first floor in the basement we have the Navarasa gallery. As we move on, the Navarasa talks about the 9 different human emotions. As we move on, we have the first floor, the kinetic kingdom. It's all about the beauty of motion. The second floor we have the tactile gallery. It talks about the different dimensions of touch. After that, we have the world of Vimanas. It's all from the Vaimanika Shastra. The content is from the Vaimanika Shastra. At the end, we have the digital galaxy. So digital is all about the interaction with the screens.
So we are doing a liquid nitrogen show here. What do you think liquid nitrogen is? Okay. In which form will be the liquid nitrogen?
Liquid.
Okay. At what temperature?
Something like negative 275 degrees Celsius.
Okay. Any answers?
So, like negative
Any
400
guess? Any guess? You can guess.
Negative 272 degrees Celsius.
So it's correct. It's minus 192 or minus 200. So it will be so cold. Even the fumes of that will be so cold. Now I'll do with the balloons. We'll do the balloon experiment now. How many balloons can fit in this box? Only one.
It looks like one.
Okay. We'll see.
But the freezing will compact the air so it will shrink.
Okay. We'll see how much balloons.
All the cold with all
How much balloons did it fit?
Okay, come back.
Go back. What happened to balloon?
The air inside the balloon got colder. And since
Hmm.
cold air always shrinks, the balloon also shrinks.
Okay. Now what happens when I take it out?
It will expand again.
Why will it expand?
Because the hot air is heating up the air inside the balloon to regular room temperature.
Okay. So the room temperature is ideally making it to flame up. Inflate again. The room temperature is causing it to come back to its original shape. So flexible. Okay.
It becomes fully stiff.
So it became like glass.
Ice.
No, don't touch. Don't touch. What happened to leaf?
The leaf got stiff.
Frozen. So liquid nitrogen will make the plant tissues super cool. Then the plant tissues will get immediately freeze, so that it will break like a glass. Now it can originally come to its original shape. Now I can tear it. So it came back to its original shape due to the room temperature. Okay. What happens to ball now?
Same logic to the plant. They just start compressing.
Okay. We'll see.
Shrivel up because of all that.
Okay. Go back. Everyone go back. Still go back. Sir, what do you think, Naga? Okay, now. Oh shit!
Oh my God.
What happened?
Actually blasted. Blasted.
What happened to rubber?
The rubber became very hard stiff. It got shriveled up and
Okay.
stiff because of that kind of temperature.
Rubber ball or the rubber will get freezed. The flexibility will lose when it in the nitrogen, liquid nitrogen. When it comes to room temperature, you can bend it again. Now it's too cold, you can't. For some time if you leave, the rubber will get flexibility again, back, due to the room temperature. Now it is. So, yeah, that just blew up.
it's inflammable. It's inflammable. Yeah, you know. What kind of fire? Let's hope it doesn't go. It's inflammable means you can't touch it.
Okay, what will happen now?
Now I think it'll just extinguish them.
Okay, what is dropping here?
That's water vapor that got turned into water because of all the cold.
So you can see a liquid oxygen which is dropping there. Liquid nitrogen will make the surrounding air too dense and will enrich in oxygen. So what will happen if I keep this?
It'll extinguish.
Now we'll see.
It'll extinguish.
Catch fire, oxygen.
What will happen if you drop that in there?
Where?
Inside.
See, it's getting lighter because of it's a pure oxygen. It's a liquid oxygen.
Good oxygen is really
Hot water. Okay, have you seen cloud?
Yeah.
We'll make it. We'll make it here.
Oh,
What?
It's fully hot water, boiling water.
Poured into freezing nitrogen.
Okay, what will happen when I pour this hot water to liquid
We
nitrogen?
just heat the fridge, start expanding it.
So rapid expansion of liquid nitrogen will happen and it will turn into a direct vapor state. So you can see, or I'll keep it down.
This is what they call super.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this what they put for dance shows?
Dance show they use dry ice.
Something like this.
Yeah.
It's so cold.
Okay, okay.
if you're looking for an outing this summer, then this is the right place to be in. Param Science Experience Center. Live experiments happen here and a lot of creative work happening to your kids. Definitely they can use their brains here. It's worth bringing them here. For more such content, keep watching NewsFirst Prime.